Melinda Richter is head of JLabs, and they're into innovation for Johnson & Johnson. In fact, her business card is very innovative, and it's reflective of what JLabs does, also up for an award at the Galien Foundation.
Yes.
You've been here before, so welcome back.
Yeah, thank you. We're honored to be here.
Tell us more about JLabs.
Well, JLabs is a vehicle to help early stage innovators reach their mission, their purpose of serving patients. So we try to have some bottom line business basics for them in terms of labs and equipment and infrastructure and services, but really what we're there to do is help them take their science to a whole new level. So they get a JPAL, somebody from J&J that's an expert that helps them with our research and development plan. We help them with investments and with commercialization. So our goal is to make sure the science gets to the people who need it.
So you incubated from the beginning to the end?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, to the end. The end is a long time.
How many years are we talking? I know in biotech, how long does it take from when you see a great idea, you say, I love it, till it actually gets to the market?
Oh gosh, it's like a good 8 to 12 years.
8 to 12 years?
Yeah.
I thought they were cutting back with making it a lot easier.
Well, I think that it's still a very hard, long, drawn-out process, and it depends on what you're investing in and the disease area. So, yeah, it's still a long, risky, expensive process.
And you help the companies along the way through that whole 8, 10, 12 years?
Not the whole way. We get them started and we get them to a place where they can graduate when they've got enough funding and enough partnerships that they can be out there on their own. But we also have companies that are mature that are with us, because again, we're about providing key connections. You know, at J&J, we have experts across regulatory, around clinical trials, around development plans. So all of those experts are available for our companies to help advise them on what they should be doing.
So how do you find, there are lots of companies now, a lot of ideas that are floating around. How do you find them, and how do you find the right ones?
Oh, well, we're in 14 different sites around the world. We've partnered with a lot of great institutions, academic institutions, hospitals, industry organizations, government organizations to make our JLabs their JLabs. So we embed it in those local ecosystems. We provide open programs and educational series and networking events so everybody comes in. And then we invite people to apply. And then we go through a rigorous kind of discussion with the companies to see what they're doing and why and who the team is and what the plan is, and then we determine if they're a good fit for us.
Terrific. How many projects would you say that you were involved on a yearly basis?
Oh, let's see. We onboarded probably about 120 new companies this year. We have about 1,000 companies in our portfolio. Actually, interesting enough, this year has been a tough year for funding, but our companies have raised over $26 billion worth of deals.
Why is this year a tougher year than most for funding?
Oh, venture capital markets have been eroding over the past 2 years, and everybody thought 22 was tough, and it would come back in 23, but 23 has been just as tough. So people who are hanging on are falling out in 2023, and I'm not certain what 2024 will bring, but our companies in the midst of all that have done really well. We've had over 13 acquisitions this year. We've done $22 billion worth of acquisitions itself. So listen.
If that's a bad year, what's a good year?
Well, that's it. I mean, they did really well this year. That speaks to the potential of our portfolio. So we're discerning about who comes in, and then we layer them with the kind of support to really accelerate them to what our mission is, which is to serve patients.
Which is noble, and that's what we're all here for. And thank you for joining, and good luck. And as far as the awards are concerned, you've won many awards. Johnson & Johnson won many awards here.
Yeah. Well, you know what? The credo is at the heart of everything that we do, which puts patients at the forefront. And, you know, when you're focused on that, you're resilient to get through all the challenges and keep going until you reached the top of that mountain.
If it takes 12 years to get some projects to fulfillment, you need a lot of patience.
Trust me, there's plenty. There's plenty. There's plenty.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.